I'm having a rough time this morning. Like a rough time this morning. Somebody tell me to go to kickboxing. Like, somebody needs to tell me to go to kickboxing because, like, my whole body hurts. But I want to go, but, like, I don't want to go. And you stay over there. I don't know. I'm having one of those days. Like, I feel like there's just so much I gotta get done before I gotta make this decision very quickly. Like, I'm gonna stretch at least. Like, I don't like today so far. I don't like. Okay. For everybody, every single person that messaged me immediately and was like, go to kickboxing. I am on my way. I'm on my way. Just so you are aware. I have a little bit of vertigo today because weather sucks. But it's okay. It's not bad enough that I can't like drive. I can't do anything. I can feel it. You know? I have so much to do today. And then I'm going to Illinois. I'm honestly just like, I can't wait for the road trip part. Oh, fuck. Road construction. Oh my god, I just realized, hold on. I just realized what I know that line from. Hold on, wait for it. There's a tiny moth in my car. Hello. Why did I hook up with Michael? It's from The Office. I was like sitting there, I was like, where is that from? I could not, for the life of me. They even threw in like an Office quote in this. This is why it's so great. This is a good like, but I need to actually move. Nobody's moving. Oh, I lied. We're moving.
Yes, hello. I was wondering if you could play that song again.
Look at him! He's just so happy to be alive! Look! He's so cute! He took his own lead! Okay, for every single person that pushed me to do this today, thank you, because I hit another milestone. And I'll explain it as soon as I get to the car. But I'm really excited, and I'm exhausted. But thank you for everybody who messaged me and said go to kickboxing because I needed it. And where's my car? Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna try to explain this as best as I possibly can because I don't know if I'm gonna explain this correctly because my explaining skills are not the best. But essentially I have to wear this heart monitor when I go to kickboxing. A lot of you already know that. Sunburn. And when I hit, like, they have, like, these things called pulse points. Once you get to a certain, like, heart rate, they put you in, like, pulse points or whatever. And so, like, when you're at 130, it's categorized as blue, and that's one pulse point. Anything above 135, or 135 and above is, like, green. And you get 2 pulse points. Yellow is something, and I don't know what it is, but it's 3 pulse points, and then when you hit red, it's too much, and you get only 1 pulse point, right? So your goal is to stay in between green and yellow, mostly, right? So obviously, because of my heart condition, I can only stay at, like, 130 before I start feeling like, yeah, I gotta stop. Like, I have to stop. I'm feeling too winded. I'm starting to feel some pain. I need to, like, take a deep breath. I need to stop for, like, a few seconds, and then I can keep going. So, my color has always been blue up on the screen. Well, today, while we were doing the pads, I was going a little bit longer than I have before, even though I was exhausted today, and I looked up and it was green. And I know that doesn't seem like a lot. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but I was able to put, like, I didn't even feel like I was actually pushing myself. Like, I'm actually, like, my body's getting used to, like, my new number is now, it's not 130. I don't have to stop at 130 anymore. It's 135. Like, and I know, again, it's cutting me off, but I know that does not seem like a lot. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but that's so huge. It's so huge to me, because when I first started, I had no numbers. I wasn't even aware of how my body works, and now I am pushing my body. And again, everybody kept telling me, you can't do this, and I am literally training my body. I'm oh, I'm so proud. I'm so happy. I'm so proud. Like, I got to 135 today. I'm in the green. I'm doing it. Like, I'm doing all the things. Like, I'm really happy right now. And I need a shower. The coolest thing is that, like, my trainer, like, she's the manager there, right? Her name is Sadie. The trainer, she was doing the pads with me when I noticed that the screen that my thing was on went green, and I looked at her, she goes, oh my god, it's green! It's like, she, like, celebrated with me because she knew how big of a moment this was for me, and she was like, girl! She's like, your new number is 135, and, like, celebrated with me. So, like, it's so cool that even, like, the trainers are, like they know. Like, they get it. Like, they totally understand it now. And it's the one girl that was being an ableist without knowing, like, without meaning to. Again, like, she was there, so, like, she saw the celebration. Like, it's all, like, it's a great moment. The more and more I think about this, okay, the more and more I get really intrigued, and I want to see if there's been any kind of research that's been done with the kind of heart condition that I have, because I'm literally not pumping blood directly to one of my lungs, and I'm not pumping blood directly to my liver. So when I do these kinds of exercises, like, what's happening? Right? Like, I mean, like, what is actually happening? I'm sure my cardiologist could tell me that, right? Like, it makes sense as to why I get winded so quickly. Totally understandable. And now I'm actually, like, I'm making that muscle a lot stronger, because now it takes a lot longer. Well, not a lot longer, but it's taking longer for that to, you know, to happen, to get winded. So my thought is, how many people have 3-chambered heart, okay, that are doing this kind of extensive, like, exercise, especially, like, cardio, right? And it's not a brag thing. Like, I'm actually wondering if they've actually done any kind of research or, like, documented or published anything that has to do with people who have, like, 3-chambered hearts and are doing, like, this kind of exercise. And if that's the case, like, I want to read it. But if not, like, who do I contact? Because I feel like I should start documenting this kind of stuff. I mean, this is kind of huge when you really think about it. Like, it's really cool. Like, it's really cool. Like, my cardiologist literally said, don't go over 150 when I do this. And then when I started, I thought, like, oh, well, then I can go to 150. That's fine. No big deal. Not thinking about the fact that, like, I may not even be able to reach 150. And then I could only hit 130. 130, as soon as I hit 130, like, I was out. Like, I could barely breathe. I couldn't, you know, like, I was in pain, you know. And today I hit 135. Like, that didn't take very long at all for me to hit 135. But did it take longer than anybody else to hit like higher numbers? Like, that's my thing. Like, I wanna I wanna know these things. Like, I'm very intrigued. On that point, because of like these pulse point things, right? So like they say that like within like the green and yellow, you are burning the most calories, right? However, because I'm always in the blue, I'm only burning like very little calories. But since my body is different, am I actually burning a lot more calories than you know, what regular research has said because my body is different? Or am I only burning very little calories because I just can't get to that point? I don't know if that made any sense to anybody else, but that made sense to me. But like, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I need to know these things because I don't know. I'm very intrigued by all of this. I've never like, I don't know.